Hello, it's good to be here in God's presence again today, and I just want to share a verse with you from 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 18. This is Paul the Apostle speaking under the inspiration of the Holy Spirit of God. I thank my God I speak with tongues more than you all. Yes, it's a great gift from God, this gift of tongues. It's been a great help to me in my life, when at many times in my life I've had to face certain issues or problems, or I've been through a crisis situation and I've had to rely on God to speak to me and help me through it all. And it's at that point in time when the burden of the Lord has come upon me from the Holy Spirit, and He's put it in my heart to pray. Now, if I just prayed in my own native tongue, my English language, then I'm sure that it would have been difficult, because I prayed for hours on end and I would have run out of words. It would have been basically ended up as vain repetition. But, I relied on this wonderful gift of the Holy Spirit of speaking in tongues, and I was able to pray the burden off each time. I remember at one point in my life, and I basically lost everything. And I went through a time of grief and sorrow, and I was brought to a place where, I totally had to rely on God. And I spent a whole year and praying, because there was such an insurmountable, there was such a burden on me, such a mountain to climb. And yet, I just relied on this wonderful gift again, of tongues, and I came to the Lord in prayer each day. And I used to go in the woods and pray and just pace around and speak in tongues for hours on end until the burden lifted. When the burden lifted, I would then go back home or to whatever I was doing, and then the following day the burden had come back again. And this went on for months and months and months, and until in the end I moved on from the place where I was. And through that the time of prayer, it prepared the way before me and opened doors for me to move into something else which the Lord had provided for me and set up for